Hello. I was just playing a completely friendly random lobby game of Twilight Struggle, where and then I saw this incredible hand containing defectors, martial, and socialists. And as I have been advised by one of the fake Ziemowits of the world, it's a perfect opportunity to go for the legendary Tibet style reversed 4-4-1 gambit. And I thought that why the heck not? I may just as well record my first experience with this um, incredible strategy and uh, well, see for myself how good it really is, because it surely is an interesting idea. And well, who knows, maybe I will be um, let's say, hmm, maybe I will employ it more often if if this game turns out to be a success. Of course, the idea is to set up the West Germany realignment in the. And as I said, by the way, this is completely not one of my ideas. I didn't invent this. I'm just trying to adapt what other players have come up with. So the idea is that you set up the West Germany realignment uh, in the setup phase, and this, of course, baits out the 3-3-2 setup from USA. Then you go for socialist governments. Whoa, alright. You take two out of Italy, one from France, and because of uh, because of the fact that you basically forced the US to go for 3-3-2 setup because of the realignment threat, you are now perfectly set up to just grab Italy, because after socialists there is nothing left in there. And this is exactly what I will do. Unless I want to go with Purge and do something else as well, but I don't think so. And because now you also own Italy and Austria, which you took in the setup phase, you now dominate Europe immediately for 6 VPs potentially. And US is, well, forced to respond. And even if they take France and West Germany back immediately, you may just as well grab Poland again, and you still dominate Europe. And the question is, do I take Spain or do I enter South Korea? Marshall. I may UN it, but I may also just play it for odds to take Greece and Turkey. Is South Korea more important than Spain here? It probably is, right? Okay, let's go for South Korea. Alright, so I think this is how it was supposed to work, and it turned out to be pretty decent so far. Alright, I needed to invest in Poland, but with a great hand I got, it was not that big of an issue for me. No, that's not what I'm doing. Let's grab Greece. Of course, the natural conclusion of this situation is that DEFCON is still at 5, so it's kind of a it may lead to weird and uncommon situations, but if you are ready to face those challenges, then you should be fine to go. US Japan. I'm tempted to give him Marshall, since it's not gonna be very useful soon. So I could hold UN, but US Japan is gone too, so maybe I don't. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Maybe I shouldn't do it just to not let him overprotect his remaining European battlegrounds. It's a... Yeah, and I didn't see Warsaw Pact, so maybe I shouldn't give him Marshall also to not activate NATO. Alright, so now I think it is a good time to coup. I will coup Iran with Marshall. That's enough. And as you see, this unusual setup led to me controlling Europe without even having to coup Italy once. And also the reason I'm the reason I wanted to record this video is because in one of my last games in tournament play of Twilight Struggle, I had an opportunity to do this as well, but I did not go for it, and I believe the author of this method was commenting under my video to inform me that I missed this perfect opportunity and why didn't I do that. So yeah, to to pay back the debt, I am doing it right now. So now I am tempted to enter France with the goal, and eventing the goal looks very strong right now as well, especially because West Germany will be prone to realignments yet again. So this looks like a very tricky play for Europe, and also he has zero mill-ups. The alternative is, of course, to coup Pakistan, and then if I roll at least a3, I completely kick him out of here. So those are both good plays. I think I will go for the less risky option. Oh, you know what? This is a friendly game. In tournament play, I would probably coup Pakistan, but I think I am allowed to have some fun in Europe, so let's let's try to go straight for it. Truman coup. Alright. So that... Whoa. Alright. That means that Truman is gone for now. Fidel is in play, so CIA is unplayable. Romania and Asia. Well, I have no way to block his Middle East domination to my nothing, so that's problematic. In the Pakistani war is a potentially great event, but it's very random. Do I have a better choice? If I go for Europe, he probably has no way to disrupt my domination in the headline, because I am holding his European unrest. Well, with it, he wouldn't be able to. But I think in the Pakistani war is better because it kicks him out of that region. I mean, it blocks his path to Pakistan or India. Okay, that's unfortunate. But that works, fortunately. I probably want to go to defend Pakistan, and I don't have many options. Or maybe I will just give him the CIA now. Yeah, let's play it safe. Yeah. I don't know about DAC or 5-year plan, so it's pretty risky to be holding CIA when there is no need to. And the chances of him kicking me out of Pakistan with CIA only is very slim. I mean, he rolled a6 with Truman, so it's not zero, but I am willing to take that risk. Of course, now he knows that I have NATO, so if he has Warsaw, he will probably play it as soon as it's possible for him. Uh, and he knows my both scorings, but it doesn't seem like the situation in NL. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so this game was going great, but 2 6s in a row are trying to save him pretty hard here. I will just enter Iran to put pressure on Pakistan, since distracting him is quite important when France is ready to be grabbed. If he's very rich, he could potentially dominate Asia, but I don't think it's easy to do, especially when South Korea is in my sphere of influence, let's say. Of course, he had Warsaw as well, so he's just going to activate NATO himself. So he takes Pakistan, that's for sure. He should probably enter France as well. Pakistan, France, Malaysia? Yeah. Will Asia get better? It won't. Can it get worse? Not really. Do I care? Probably not. Okay, I think I take France. And I probably enter South Korea. Oh wait, he actually could dominate me in Asia. Unless I do something like this. But if I am to do that, maybe I just... Oh yeah, let's go for this. I think this is fine. Because now he can dominate me in Asia and he can't take France in one move. So he will have to choose something either way. Yeah, that looks reasonable, I think. Of course, France will have to be dealt with before... I mean, not really have to, but it would be good if I could deal with France completely before Truman comes back. And now let's drop Asia. And let's see what he has to say about France. If he has nuclear test ban, he can just take it. But Europe domination will... Of course he has it. But Europe domination will still remain mine. So now I think it's a good time to take a shot at Panama with Olympic Games. Okay. Arab-Israeli war. Alright, doesn't matter at all. And he takes Algeria. Makes sense. Let's drop Europe. And of course, in my last AR, I will try to get Middle Eastern presence. I think I should take Iran since it's open, so let's give him East European unrest. That's reasonable, and let's take Syria so he can't really get rid of my Middle Eastern presence too easily. Так. Alright. Korean War. Cambridge. Formosa. Okay, he definitely got much better cards than I did. I would love to have any of the ones he got from the before reshuffle. The factors are in my hand, but that knowledge is quite useless because I don't even have a good headline anyway. I could go for Cambridge 5, but that's probably just a wasted card. I could headline Romanian to regain European domination, but independent Reds are the card I want to play before that, and the chances of him getting European scoring are not that big. I guess I will go for Korean War. Middle East. Cool. Cool. Okay, let's get rid of the independent Reds immediately, and let's protect Panama by cooing probably Algeria. Okay. Okay, this is tremendously unlucky. So I guess now that doesn't matter anymore. Yikes. Okay, I guess I will take this chance to take Pakistan back. So he only has 2 cards I don't know. So that's probably not in the Pakistan war. Oh, he takes India, obviously. Yeah. So I can use this opportunity to, well, probably just secure my position everywhere I can. Without any access cards, I have no shot at ever dominating Asia. I got all of them. So I guess I will just kind of solidify my situation in the scored regions, because I just don't have access to the unscored ones, so there is not much to do there. After that I will probably overprotect Koreas so that he can't really get an upper hand on me in Asia, and I will wait for... okay, I will not wait for Deco, that's for sure. Distal is still in the deck, so maybe he didn't get that at least. Please. Nasser doesn't matter because he managed to drop the Middle East. Well, that's so annoying actually. He got both the scorings he had to get get away with scoring them cheaply. Alright. I guess I'm taking Egypt anyway, because, well, Romanian is probably better evented regardless, even though Europe is scored, right? So I will just go for Romanian event, and on my last AR I will probably play Cambridge. or defectors, because Cambridge may be a headline. Wait, he had that as well? Jesus Christ. Okay, so he even doesn't pay the Milops punishment. That's annoying. Let's take that and enter Saudi. Of course, Middle East is scored as well, but OPEC may still come in the middleware, and it's, well, it's good to have your Middle Eastern battlegrounds ready for that. And he has Vietnam. Oh, he doesn't give me Vietnam, he plays containment. I think that's a mistake, but alright. Okay, what do we have here? Arab-Israeli war is pretty useless, Comecon is fine. Southeast Asia is bad, but maybe it's good that I got it instead of him, because now I can just drop it cheaply before he takes the countries to which I obviously have no access at all. Salt would be good if I had anything to salt for, and that's not obvious. I mean, I could salt for Decal, I guess, but before I do that, I still need to get rid of it. Cuban. Alright, that's reasonable, I think. So I will surely... Okay, I think I'm just giving him Ask Not at the end of turn, and I will need to get Milops, especially if I'm salting for something later on. So let's just start with this. And go for domination. I could as well, instead of salting for Decal, I could take Saudi, use OPEC, and sell OPEC. That's another possibility. I'm not sure if it's better than salting Decal though, because I desperately need access to... I mean, well, what does it give me? It's a strong card that requires his response, and it also gives me Nigeria if he doesn't enter Cameroon and Saharan states before I manage to do that. So it's a potentially decent one. I'm just not sure if it's worth more than 4 VPs from OPEC. It's probably not, to be honest. Especially when I will be able to Kuzair after I sold. Okay, let's start with a slow setup first. Because when I sold, the game is gonna speed up tremendously, tempo-wise. So I want to just do my all calm preparatory things with taking Saudi, inventing OPEC, the stuff that I want to do anyway before anything weird happens. John Paul. Yeah, I will take that back. Truman is still in the deck, so I don't want to risk anything in Europe unnecessarily. Okay, so that. So now I think I'm actually salting for Decal. In the Pakistani war can be huge too. But that's a dice roll. I think I prefer just getting Decal. So now I'll probably coup with cultural, use Decal, and then give him Asknot. That's probably the order of place. Okay, so instead I will just give him Asknot now. Because he gets Missile Envy. And now it is in my interest to lower the defcon so decal can hit with maximal power. Okay, Jesus, he had... Oh, he had central. Why did he have central? He's... He's sniping those scorings in a absolutely perfect way for him. But Africa is still to be scored, so let's get Zaire. And if he goes back, then I can decal to Nigeria and take that. Which is great, of course. Our man in Tehran, alright. A6, of course. And now I guess it's time to just put as much pressure on African battlegrounds as possible. I don't know what he got from Kennedy, of course. So he may be forced to, for example, drop a scoring right now or something annoying like that. So if he doesn't respond accordingly, I will just use cultural for-ups to take South Africa or Algeria or maybe overtake Angola. Shuttle. Okay, so he managed to just take care of everything. Olympic Games, whatever, Panama, very annoying. Che, potentially useful, but not now. Willy Brandt, useless. Bear Trap, very annoying. South African unrest is pretty decent, and ABM is very good. But I will have to use ABM after Junta or OAS because of course I didn't get any access to South America. So I guess I will start with South African unrest. Yeah, of course he got that. Well, let's hope that I can use ABM to turn his Junta into my access card. Oh, I probably can't do it right away. Because he uses Junta, Cus Panama, and then I break Angola and I need to take it with ops. So that's probably not gonna happen. I guess I can kind of force it by entering Colombia, but I don't know if I should. Am I bear trapping myself this turn? I doubt it. Maybe I should just use ABM, right? No, Angola is worth too much. Angola is just worth too much. Can I force him to coup in another way? I probably can't. But maybe he takes South Africa. If he takes Angola over, then that's fine too, I guess. Okay, let's just take Angola. And if he goes out of Argentina, then good for him. If he doesn't, I will take a shot at ABMing it. And hopefully that works. Perch. Okay, so he had a 4-up, so he can actually do both. I think I will go for Argentina anyway, and that works. Unless he has a brush war too. If he has brush war as well, then I'm kind of cooked. But it's very hard to play against Junta and brush war even with ABM without access. So I will have to hope that he doesn't have it. China card. Okay, interesting. Botswana? Yeah. And what, Chile? Yeah. Okay, so I think this is a tough situation, but I think I can kind of make it work for myself by doing something like that. And now if he coups Angola instead of realigning Botswana, then I'm fine, because I can counter it well with Che. And if he just ignores it and realigns Angola, as he probably should, by the way, then I take Venezuela and Brazil, which is always great. Okay, he coups. Okay, great. So now Che is a very strong card potentially. I just have to roll well, especially in Botswana. That's a good roll. That's a great roll. Okay, that's huge. This Che was insane. So now his realignments on my Angola turned into my realignments on his South Africa. Of course, he wants to stop something from happening. Okay, so now I am faced with a choice right now. I will have to give up something. Or I could go for realignments. No, that's probably too risky. I'm probably giving Panama Canal. Can I give Panama Canal? I think I have to bear trap myself here. So maybe I will just go for something like that. Because this is very risky. The other option is to give him special, but then I have to give him special and Panama, or I have to give him special and space bear trap. But this really destroys my situation if I fail the first roll. So maybe I hold special space bear trap. Okay, I think I should go for something like that and just suffer the fact that Panama Canal will be given to him. Okay, he plays Nixon. That's reasonable. Let's space one of those. Socialists are in the deck, so let's space bear trap. Okay, he had Africa, so I am giving him Panama Canal. Do I coup Colombia or go to Panama? I think I should probably go to Panama. However, South America is the only unscored region. No, I'm not doing that. And he got distal again. Okay, and he hits the space track. Cool. So one small step would have been great if he didn't hit that, but since he did, then it's pretty useless. And Snorat, a lot of cards that are on the verge of unplayability. I guess I'm going for Brezhnev to make it more bearable. Please take Liberation. I can cover. Okay. If he takes Dag, then it makes my hand a little easier to manage, I guess. It's still good for him. I still have a lot of crap here. But... whoa. Alright. Interesting. I am surely realigning this turn, but before I start realignments themselves, I am probably gonna try cooing Colombia, because of course if I manage to realign Venezuela, then my realignments are gonna be a lot stronger. Of course. Okay. So Asia is not scored. Oh, so that was not true, that this is the only unscored region. But Asia is so stable that nothing is gonna change there. So I am going for realignments right away anyway. I will give him NORAD surely. I will also give him Alliance. Probably. Do I want to give him Yusuri right now? I probably don't care about China this turn, so let's give him Yusuri right away. That's one. Nothing. Okay. And let's go for that. So we'll be entering the late war with US, with US having a significant advantage in terms of VPs, but my situation on the board doesn't look very bad. So I think I may manage. Okay, let's drop Alliance cheaply. U2 incident, alright. Okay, he just defends against potential realignment setup. I will space special because despite Brezhnev being active, special is still pretty unplayable for me. And I especially don't want to give him any more VPs, so that's necessary. That's unfortunate. Okay. I think it's time to go for South Africa. Since it's still open. Liberation is still playable both for ops or event, so okay, it's playable for ops. I mean for event. Since he basically forced me to react in central anyway, so I guess I will use liberation to do that. Okay, and he gives me back the China card immediately. And he really sticks to Chile. That's probably because he has Allende in his hand. That's fine. So let's take that. Let's overprotect Nigeria, because colonials are out there, and let's overprotect Venezuela, because it's a very important country. And see what he has. I expect Allende. Probably Allende in Nicaragua is what he's gonna do. But I would bet on that. And now, oh no, not all the China cards are gone from the US side because Nixon is on the discard. So Nixon is in the game and Cultural is in the game, so the China card's fate is not yet resolved. He had colonials, alright, so good thing I overprotected Nigeria. And he takes that, not a problem. Okay, what do we get? Brush is great, Nuclear Test Ban is great, We Will Bury You is great, Quagmire is great, Muslim Revolution is great, Asia is whatever, and puppets are annoying, but manageable. And we get Olympic Games, which are whatever, and Liberation, which is pretty cool to have. And he got Kitchen OS, Truman, Nuclear Subs Voice, US, Japan, I&A Socialists. Okay, so he got some good cards, but most of them are much worse than mine. I think I got definitely the better hand here. How do I use it to my advantage? So Quagmire is an obvious one. He discards Socialists to it, but I kind of need to get rid of Norad. So I think it's more or less a must. Do I have a chance of getting Asia domination? Probably not, since he took Indonesia. But nothing will really change there. He may headline Voice, and then Quag is especially useful, so I will just go for Quag. Okay, he goes for OIS. There's something to be said about brush warring Thailand. I'm not completely sure that I want to do that, but it is always worth thinking about. Mexico and Algeria are other targets that stand out. I think I will start with a coup in Zaire, perhaps, and it will be a big one. Since I can repair all the damage he did in a while, since he's in the Quagmire. Hopefully for longer than one turn, but probably not. Yeah, unfortunately not. Let's just Liberation to fix Panama, since it's a very efficient way of handling problems in Central America. Yeah, Asia is gone. Even if I take Thailand with Voice, okay. Oh, that's my bad. I didn't see that coming. Good job. I didn't expect that. Maybe I should have. Then I can't use. Maybe I shouldn't have used Liberation then. Maybe I should have went for immediate Nigeria overprotection to avoid Voice like that. My bad. Okay, this is fine. Yeah. Oh, also, there's another way to use Brush War as well. I could use Muslim to kick him out of Egypt and Libya, and when he takes Egypt back... Oh, nuclear subs, okay. I could Brush War Egypt. Or I can still go for Brush in Thailand, because if I force him to play into Asian non-battlegrounds, then he doesn't go with nuclear subs. Those are all options. I probably don't care. I think I just don't care. I think he can go. I want to brush from Mexico. Mexico looks like a huge win if I hit it, so I should probably try doing that. Okay, so that's his last card. Whoa. Okay. Do I brush for Zaire then? Now it's like a perfect target, and it basically makes Angola a no-go for him. I mean, it's harder for him to remain relevant in Angola after I win in Zaire. I don't, I roll a 2, so that doesn't matter. So now I guess he just coups Angola anyway, because why wouldn't he, right? Yeah. Okay, that doesn't work for him. Let's put some pressure with Muslim. I should overprotect Poland. He has US, Japan, and Truman, which means that he can do a lot of nasty stuff to me there. So I think I will enter Israel, overprotect Poland, enter Tunisia, and overprotect Angola if he is about to coup. I think that's reasonable. And he probably uses US Japan for something. Maybe it's an Angolan coup, or maybe it's a coup in Brazil or Panama as well. Or he just takes Libya and Egypt because he wants to secure Middle Eastern position. Okay, he does that. So he has Truman without an easy way of using it immediately. Okay. East European Unrest and Bear Trap are terrible cards. To my collection of puppets. Junta and South America scoring are pretty great. South African Unrest is not very relevant. UN intervention certainly can help. Reagan is harmless. And Middle East is probably not very bad. I don't know the factors, but I am still probably going for Junta. Because not much else is in my hand. Grain sales, okay, so at least he won't take Junta. Oh, that's good news. I'm glad he took that one out. He probably still goes for Angolan coup though. And the thing is that if he has war games, he can finish the game. So I kind of can't really go for South America or Central America control with this junta. I just have to drop South America as soon as it's possible. So I think I'm just breaking Chile with junta, queuing probably Haiti, and then scoring America for 5 VPs. Yeah, that looks reasonable. Unless he does it for me now. Then I'm glad. Then I'm going for Mexico into Mexican crew and I'm having fun in Central for days. But he shouldn't do that. I don't think he does. Or maybe he's thinking about crewing Brazil or something like that. Wait, really? Whoa! That's such a gift for me. Okay, I'm going for Mexico. So I guess he doesn't have war games then. I guess he doesn't have war games, and he was scared that I have war games and I would go for Chile into America control with this junta headline. So he decided to like basically go for damage control and just drop it before it gets even uglier. But he stole the card from my hand this way, so I guess I will be spending the China card. And I kind of can, since grain sales is gone and CIA is gone. So I may try going for Israel then. I don't think there is much he can do again around that. So I think that's the way to go, because taking Middle Eastern domination is gonna be a huge help in this game as well. If he lets me, of course, because he may try many things in Central. Entering Guatemala is a thing, breaking Panama is a thing, going Nicaragua is a thing, so we'll have to see what he comes up with. Excuse me. Oh my god! Okay, it was my turn all the time. Holy. uh. Well. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I'm pretty short on time right now. I don't know why I thought it was his turn. Holy Jesus. Okay, he probably spaced his own gunman, so let's get rid of him at least. Chernobyl. Yeah, sure. Can I fight that? I guess I could. I can bear trap myself. No, I can't. He has Truman, so let's do that. So this will be a coup card, or this will be a coup card. This will be evented and then played for ups. This will be played for ups, and this will go to space. And he discards that. That makes sense. Let's go to space. So maybe he doesn't actually have gunmen. Maybe he just evented containment just to get rid of Marine to Crisis. Okay, let's try to defend Cuba. Great. Now puppets are basically free. Only the... I mean, he will just take the non-battle... Okay, it's not free really. There are still non-battlegrounds and... yeah, non-battlegrounds in America and Africa of stability 1, so he will get a lot of them. But I have to give it to him. It's definitely better than bear trapping myself, so I guess I will have to accept that. Okay, so now puppets give him Guatemala, Haiti, and something in Africa, I guess. But Ortega is still in the deck, so maybe I don't care about... I mean, it's very bad that he stops my Central America control, but I can't really do anything with that. So let's try to defend Mexico at least. And if he takes me out from Cuba, then well, that sucks, but I can't play around it enough. Island control scout book. Cool. Okay, that's a decent roll. That's a very good roll. Okay, so at least it took him a turn. Not that he had any great secondary targets anyway, but always something. Bertram. Whoa! Holy! All my access cards on turn 9. Oh! Okay, aims. Holy Jesus, this hand is insane. I may actually fight for War Games win with it. It's so good. Let's go for aims. Third on this wall, okay. So he coups Italy probably. Okay, he fails. That's fortunate. He doesn't have the scoring. I don't want him to play terrorism, so I will get rid of it. And I will immediately go for the event. And let's break. So North Sea oil is of course a threat. I need to get rid of OPEC before he plays that. But I didn't discard it, so he probably doesn't expect me to have OPEC. And also, when I break his position in Europe in several places, he's surely not gonna like leave it like that. Maybe he will even spend North Sea oil to take West Germany, France, and Canada. So then I will be able to headline OPEC, then I will try to get the arms race VPs, and if I manage to do that, I will just win with 4 games. Okay, he gives me the China card, and he overprotects. Okay, let's play OPEC immediately then, so that his North Sea oil doesn't affect me that much. Ortega to space. Okay. Now let's try getting access to Cuba, so that maybe now he takes Cuba with a 3-up, and if he does, I will be able to play arms race for an event, which will put me in the War Games territory. Yup, exactly what I wanted. And he probably can't stop me now. Come on. Yeah, it's over. GG. Alright, so this was the Tibetan Gambit game, or the reverse 4-4-1. It worked pretty well. So, gun. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for Alex, I believe, who introduced me to this interesting opening strategy, let's call it, and perhaps even introduced it, so invented it. So thanks once more for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time, perhaps in a tournament game.